Hey everyone, Dominator here. I'm going to go over the Class C Cup race today using the Rezvani Beast. The Rezvani Beast has its own dedicated daily event, and the blueprints are rather generous when you do this event. So it's a car that can be, I'd say, relatively quickly obtained. Versus perhaps some of the other ones which require you to obtain them through packs or career. My preferred car for this event is usually the Acura NSX 2017, but I thought I'd go to something a little bit different that, as I said, more readily available, although the Acura has had many car hunts for it. So you may have that car. So this is just the line to take. The Acura obviously has a faster or a higher top speed than the Rezvani, so anything that has a similar top speed to the Rezvani obviously can get this time done. So let's go over it. At the start, the AI is going to cause a lot of havoc, and everyone's going to converge on the blue nitro bottles in every spot. My recommendation is just to avoid them. That way you avoid the AI and you can actually get ahead of them, because the second that you get stuck behind them, then you're losing speed, right? And then the rest of them converge on you. Here we're just collecting the one bottle that was back there. Here we're getting the near miss off of this truck. We'll cut in just to grab this blue bottle. This way we're trying to avoid as well hitting the walls, and so that we can get that perfect run and get a little extra nitro. Here we'll use the barrel roll and we'll move right so that we can line up nicely and hit this jump here, and then scroll down to the bottom line. This is a much faster line than staying up top, because it sets you up nicer once you come out of this curve. The top version, it's an S curve, whereas this one just becomes a C curve. So when you exit, you're going straight down the line, whereas the other one, you have some maneuvering to do before preparing for the next right-hand bend. The jump here is optional. I did not take it. Depending on my car, sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. There are some risks and hazards with this one particular jump that tends to land you on your roof, so it depends on how you're taking it and when you're taking it. I did not feel comfortable at the time taking it. We're just going to pass by it. Here, just using the orange nitro to get back up to top speed after drifting around that corner, catching the yellow nitro bottle. And then we're going to drift again without acceleration. Through this section, obviously, you can see here on the left is a sidewalk. So you do want to avoid the sidewalks throughout this track. They will slow you down if you are not in a nitro state. And there are plenty of them, so it makes the track, as you can see here, a little tighter. I'm going to go straight through and then drift around the corner to be able to pick up more boost. And we're going to drift around here and pick up our top speed again by using orange nitro and a 360. Here, once we get to the bottom, I am holding down ZL, and I've let go of ZR. So we're doing a drift without acceleration in order to try and avoid catching the side wall and being able to make this corner without flipping over onto our side. An alternative to this is, if you're doing your 360, to getting closer to the wall, and then you could wall ride this entire section of track. What I like about drifting without acceleration through this is that at the end we can shoot out of this tunnel in shockwave, as you see here. And as you see, we do have some air time, so we are getting a little extra speed as well coming out, and that's why I prefer that particular method than wall riding it. Here, just going to turn, could drift if need be, and here we'll use what remaining nitro we have and cross the finish line. That run was a 1:07.907 and was good enough for beating the time easily. Now, we'll give it a shot with the Dodge Challenger SRT8. And I believe that this is a car that can be acquired in the course of career. You can get some blueprints for it. I do not believe that you will actually max it out. This one also requires epics, which I believe I have a few on this car installed. Obviously, the thing about the car choices that they have for these events is that you have to be able to complete them with that car. Of course, this one here takes a little longer to get up to speed, but once we can get by everything, we should be alright. And its cruising speed is higher than the Rezvani Beast, so we should be pretty good in terms of beating the time. Here, see the sidewalk there really killed my time. That's one of the other things. If you don't have the nitro, it will be really slow on the car. Really slow it down. This thing's handling the pits. Clearly see, it does not like to hold its own very well. Nice thing too about coming out of that tunnel with shockwave is that you don't land on that part of sidewalk that is really super slow, killing your car. So with that run, we did a 112. My Challenger is fully tuned, but shows that you can complete the time using that car in order to get the rewards. Earn all the packs, including the extra blueprint. This blueprint is actually really good and useful, so if you do not have the Mercedes-Benz AMG GTS maxed out in blueprints, I highly recommend it. Once you do and you get the epics installed on it, you will be able to compete for the top 5%, I believe it is, in the weekly competition and earn those 100 tokens and import parts and credits every week, and that is a real boost and benefit to you. So I do recommend doing this event if you do not have that car maxed out yet. Alright racers, good luck, thanks for watching, and we'll see you out on the track.